All right, what is today, Ellie?
It is harvesting day!
It's harvest day!
I'm so excited.
All right, I don't know if you remember, it's only 8 weeks ago that we planted this garden.
8 weeks?
Because you had just missed a Mother's Day, or you misjudged a Mother's Day event. So
I
know
did.
It was at Mother's Day.
It was a Mother's Day, that's right.
So right around Mother's Day.
I showed up I showed up a week early.
Yeah, and that's when I knew we could be friends. So it's been since Mother's Day, right around Mother's Day. We planted this out, and it's the middle of July. Today is July 18th. And what a wonderland you have created.
Oh, there went a bumblebee like right on cue.
So fun. And tell us, has this just been like so much work, or are you just so tired and worn out?
No. These have been very independent plants.
So we're going to show you the product of independent plants today.
Yeah,
we're going to start out with what we call the Oh My Gosh squash. So let's check this one out first. Ellie, go harvest
Look
it.
at this. Y'all, I can't believe it. I literally said, oh my gosh, when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, squash. Look at this. I feel like I'll win a blue ribbon at the fair with this squash.
Hopefully it's still edible.
I know it might be a little too. When should you actually harvest these?
So probably this size.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit. I have one of those inside.
Yeah, we'll
But
get there.
this is amazing.
I know. All right, so we're just getting started. So we got all these green tomatoes, not ready yet, but will be ready in a couple weeks.
Yes.
We've got these peppers. I feel like we should probably let these go a little bit longer. Do you?
These can get a little bit bigger.
Yes.
I've seen the green ones get like almost like grocery store size. Which
Yeah.
is very exciting.
Very exciting. All right, so we're going to go ahead and harvest this eggplant here.
This little eggplant. Anywhere I
So-
should cut it specifically?
Yes, so cut it right there at right at the base. Yeah.
I love the sound of this. Where do you, I do not have these.
Nice.
These are really nice. Where
Yeah.
can one get some of these?
One can get them in the gardenary shop conveniently.
They're right
These are
after
our
this, 'cause
copper
these are yours.
pruners. Did you know people
Copper
are really
pruners.
into copper in the garden right now because of like electromagnetic something? All right, we're gonna cut this because
Oh,
it is
good.
fully red, so I don't want it to
Okay.
go bad on the red. Is usually a sign for a pepper that it's ready.
Red is ready. I love that.
All
I
right,
rode a
here's
horse last week named Lil Red.
Oh, that's so fun.
And I kept calling the horse Lil Reddy because he was ready to and I was so pleased about it. This sound.
Where did you ride horses?
In Colorado,
Oh,
out
how
in the middle
fun.
of
Of course you did.
yeah, it was amazing.
And did you sing songs?
Of course I did. I wrote
All right.
several.
You did?
Yeah.
Ah, they're going to be
It was
so
awesome.
inspired. Okay, look at that.
Look at the color of this. I can't believe it.
Me either. It's awesome.
I'm gonna need a bigger basket.
All right, we
Okay.
got another eggplant here.
Oh my goodness. And how do you know when the eggplants are ready?
Fully red, fully purple, and
Okay.
dull. Pretty dull,
Dull.
to the. So this one's still pretty shiny. You can see how much shinier it is.
Oh,
And
that's amazing.
this one is fully purple actually. So you could do it, but I don't think you want it that small.
Okay.
All right, let's get a couple more of these red peppers.
There's some chives.
You're doing a wonderful job with your harvesting.
And I'm cutting it close to the edge. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to crunch into those.
Okay, cut it from this side and then we'll,
Okay.
it's a little tough.
Tight.
A little tight. Now we got one more. I mean, look
Oh
at
my
this.
goodness. And the more
Basket.
you cut, is this kind of the deal that the more I cut, the more they grow?
Yes, so it's all about energy. That's
Okay.
what we're managing in the garden.
Which is why we pruned earlier.
Yeah, so when you take anything off the plant, it removes that plant's need to support it with
That could get
nutrients. That one could get bigger, I think. Let's do this red. See how this is why I took the other one, because I don't want that to happen to it.
Uh-huh.
It can go a little bit.
Do you want me to just take that
Yeah,
off?
I just take that one off. Now this bell pepper is definitely ready. It looks awesome. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's see the
Look
area
at that! Oh my goodness!
That one's gonna be so
This
delicious.
is the kind of thing that my 4-year-old just takes and is like, and I'm like, oh, cool.
It's
amazing.
gonna be so good.
Oh,
All right.
It's
Here's
be a
another
crunchy
eggplant. I think is ready to go.
word.
You
have
are gonna
anybody-
need some eggplant
Recipes.
recipes for sure.
That is incredible.
All right, we've got these beautiful orange peppers back here. Let's see if you
I
can
haven't
get
even
to them.
seen those.
Aren't they awesome?
Oh my
Let me pull
gosh.
this in front. so you
Oh,
can
I love
see.
them.
Okay.
They're so pretty. Oh, look, we
I kind of trapped it.
dropped it.
All right, so we're just going to
Lift
Are you
this
gonna
leg.
do it? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay, let's see if I can
Only
pull it
Captain
around.
America. bending steel. Or that's Superman who
Okay, that
bends
was
steel.
perfect. Good job.
Okay.
Okay, and then what we can do later is tie this.
Oh
to
look, so
the-
like this one's not ready.
Right,
Because it's green.
exactly.
This is ready because it's orange. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Look at it.
That is gorgeous.
This basket is so colorful.
Oh my gosh, I love the sound of the clippers, the copper clippers. Okay.
All right, so we did really well with that. So much. Let's go ahead and harvest a little bit of this parsley.
Okay.
It's
How
kind
do
of
you
in the
harvest
shape.
parsley?
So I just do it like a ponytail. So you're just gonna grab it like a ponytail and just cut. Yeah. And then to keep it, you're gonna want to stick it like in a little cup of water. So doesn't that
Look
smell
at
good?
that, it smells so good.
It smells so good. All right.
I'm in heaven.
All right. Now I think
It's a little hot here, but
I saw a
there's a ton
cucumber.
of cucumbers.
Okay, here's one right here.
Cucumber.
Let's look back here.
It's huge. Okay.
Okay. All right, let's see if you can reach this.
I
Oh no, I jumped over our harvest basket.
I couldn't see this.
Okay,
Look,
can you get it?
This
So I
is
think if
another good reason of why to prune.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
Look at that guy. Okay, so this is too late. I should have harvested
It's going to be
earlier.
a little seedy. It's going to have a lot of extra seeds in it, but it'll still be good.
Oh my God.
It's just going to have seeds. Okay, let's see if we have any. I saw some beans back here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that guy.
We probably just tug on them and they'll come.
Okay. Got that bean.
We're kind of late on those probably a
look.
little bit.
This is it. Okay. So talk to me about. That's little.
And
That's
that was
big.
big, yeah. Okay,
So
let's.
somewhere in the middle.
Yes, we'll go down. I saw a couple of other beans that we can grab. Okay, so I'm going to cut these little baby tomatoes for you.
Okay.
Aren't these cute?
Look at him. I love you.
Oh, they're so cute. Okay, let me find I have some pruners
Goodness.
here. So,
There's another cucumber back there.
oh, is there?
Oh, I see
So
a baby
these
one
I like to
growing.
harvest just by, and you're gonna kind of put these on a windowsill and the rest
And
of
then
them
let
are
the rest of them ripen.
Yeah.
This is so exciting.
All right, do you have any more, did you see more cucumbers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only. There was one maybe back in that corner. Maybe
thought
it's
so,
back over
too.
here.
It's like hide and go seek. for
It
your
is
harvest.
cucumber hide and go seek for sure.
Okay, here's one.
Okay, that's maybe where I saw it.
Okay, you want to grab it?
Yeah.
I'll hold back the dill.
Through the
for
dill.
you. So, yep, perfect.
Now, are these supposed to be a certain green color? Or is this?
Mine are pretty, it kind of depends on the variety,
Okay.
but mine are typically that color. You are looking for a good uniform green color if
Okay.
you can get it.
Okay.
All right, I think we did
Do
good.
they get it with do they get more green with time? Like if, you know what I'm saying? If
Yes,
it's not...
they do, as long as they don't get eaten or anything like that. Okay, I saw some beans.
Oh yeah, there's some bush beans somewhere.
Where are those?
They're over here.
Is this one? Yeah, here we go, here we go. Okay, so these you can probably just even snag off the plant.
My kids love these. These are hardly ever there.
Because they just eat them.
They just come, this is what they come
So bush
garden
beans,
to mouth.
that's awesome. Bush beans are a really fun plant that you can just keep planting. It's like a continuous thing that you could almost, if you really like them, Ellie, just like tell one of your kids it's their job every 2 weeks to put more seeds in there. And they'll
What?
just, because it's really,
Do they, is it once you cut them, they're kind of gone, or
they're
will they
kind of
keep
done, yeah.
reproducing?
So these plants kind of push all their fruit out at once, and then
Okay.
that's it.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Looks really good.
So now let's harvest a little bit of this sage.
Are pole beans the same way?
Yes.
The
Well,
ones that
pole
climb
beans
up.
will keep going, keep going, keep going. More like tomatoes.
Okay,
So
they just
they'll
like,
keep
they'll keep
producing.
reproducing.
Exactly.
I know. There's
All
a
right.
bunch of them back there that I was like, oh, I didn't pick those in time.
I know they're almost going to seed, right? All right,
Yeah.
so if you clip right here,
Okay.
we're going to get you like a bunch of sage.
Oh, I love that.
All right, so have you ever done like We done like this
sage butter
a sage butter, yeah.
sauce with ravioli.
Right here, oh yeah.
The ravioli at Trader Joe's. There's like a butternut squash ravioli.
Yes.
With this sage butter.
So good, the smell.
Hey, I'm gonna have that for dinner tonight.
And I love this also in arrangements. These are really like a nice gray. It has like a green. Blue.
They're soft too.
Yeah, and it makes.
And they smell delicious.
It'll make like a flower arrangement.
And a sage, when you cut it, more will keep growing. That's gonna stick.
Yes,
with me.
exactly. That's
My
why I
sage
want
plant.
you to harvest these.
To harvest it.
So let's do some oregano.
Okay. I'm looking for a couple more beans here.
Yeah, go for it.
So when the plant is done pushing out fruit, should I take it out?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then plant new seeds.
Yeah. With the beans.
Okay.
With your like tomatoes and things, they're gonna keep going, and then you just pull the whole plant.
Okay.
And that's just done at that point.
Cool.
All right, so I got you some oregano. So you can stick that in there.
Some pasta.
And then I'm gonna get you a little thyme right here. And these are definitely all the herbs. Even if you're just harvesting just to clean up the garden, you do want to keep cutting on them because it keeps them in check, it keeps them from taking up too much space,
Okay.
and it also keeps them producing.
Okay.
So come here and I'm going to show you how to do the thyme. So I'm just going to pull apart like a ponytail and you're going to cut right here.
We've done lots of ponytails here.
Can you tell I have three
I
daughters?
Love it so much. And then that will keep growing.
It'll keep growing. And
I feel like I just cut half the plant out.
doesn't it smell good? So good, right?
I'm like, hey, I'll just be here.
All right, so let's show the people all that we got from this one bed. This is pretty awesome. So we've got loads of herbs, tons of eggplant, some small tomatoes, cucumbers, beans, and herbs.
Peppers. Oh, this I love. I love this so much.
So fun.
And then this is so good to know. I just learned this from your Instagram account, but if stuff is kind of starting to turn, they're so good. If stuff is starting to turn the color, you can put it on your windowsill and let it ripen there.
It'll all turn, yep.
Because if it's hot,
yes, or squirrels. If you're getting squirrels, then just, oh yeah, if it is really hot, that's what I said. Thanks for reminding me about that video.
You're welcome.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next bed. Nice. All right, so let's pose with your harvest basket just in case we run out of room. So fun, and we got all this, and there's so much more to come. All right, so we're gonna keep going. Now we're gonna get these huge tomatoes.
I'm so excited
I'm gonna hold
about
this.
Okay.
I need it to do my arms today at the gym, so I'm just gonna hold your harvest basket instead.
So cut this close to the
Yeah,
stem.
that's great.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll let that ripen on my windowsill.
Yeah.
Because we don't want the squirrels to get it. What about this one, in between green
That
and red?
one's up to you. You don't have. You could leave that probably for a few more
couple
days.
more
if you want
days.
to.
Okay.
All right. Look at you pruning. Proud.
back,
I'm
yep.
proud.
I'm learning.
Proud. Garden consultant moment. All right. Take these little red peppers.
Look at all these. Okay, like I buy mini peppers at the grocery store
Not
all the
anymore.
time, and I basically have a whole basket of them. I don't even buy them this week.
All
That's
right,
crazy.
here you go.
And will these keep? These will keep growing. If
Yes,
I cut them.
absolutely, and that's why we want to go ahead and harvest from them.
Like this one we got too late.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
It's got a little bit
But you
overripe.
just cut the good side.
Leave that to ripen a little bit more.
Totally up to you. So it's funny, peppers are actually good to eat as soon as they're green.
Oh.
And then the longer they stay on, almost all peppers are going to go yellow than red. Yellow than orange than red.
What?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
So it's just really preference.
Okay. Are they crunchier when they're yellow?
They're going to be the crunchiest
When
at
they're
green.
green.
Yeah.
That's what
softest and sweetest
I
at
took
red.
a video. I need to send it to you, but I cried when I bit into a pepper, a green pepper. I literally
Because it was so good.
the sound. It
Oh my
tasted so
gosh.
good, and the sound just made me burst into tears.
I love it. All right, so we got a few more.
Sorry, I'm just pruning.
Yeah,
some.
that's good. So that's really, like, with the intensive planting method, Ellie, like, there's really only two things I want you to have to do in the garden, and that's prune and harvest. Like, that's the goal. Yes, which is what you're doing.
All I need are some copper.
Okay, copper
Scissors,
pruners.
copper pruners.
Okay, so I think you can cut this whole truss. Cut right there. Aren't those pretty?
Do you know, this is like what you buy at the grocery store. This is crazy.
They're so beautiful. I love the color on these.
Love them. These are midnight snackers.
Yeah, now look at these.
These are gorgeous. Okay, so yeah,
those
are these
still
good?
going to fruit. See how they're
So we
fruiting?
don't
So
wanna
I
cut
would
those.
almost just pull these off.
Okay.
The later ones. Yeah, and then
And then leave the rest
perfect.
to ripen.
Yeah, these you can take off the whole truss. But if it's got like small fruit on it, you know, that hasn't formed yet, I'd want to leave it. That's why I left this one, because it's still like
Still
flowering.
working.
So this
We
one,
want it to do the work.
Yep, you can take these.
Okay. This is so helpful to know what to pull, and that'll turn.
That will, yeah.
Right color.
You could have left it, but it's not a big deal. Look how gorgeous that purple is, isn't it?
I mean, it's stunning.
And that purple
I
is so
love-
good for you. You can find it in so few plants. All right, grab these red
Is
peppers.
this? Oh my goodness. Man, I love going out of town right now because I come back and my garden's got
I know. I
all
always say,
kinds of
like,
surprises.
the goal is to get at least 2 meals without having to go to the grocery store. You know?
Oh, I think we're good
I
on
think
this
you're
one.
good. If your
I
kids
gotta
will just
look
eat
up-
veggies, you're
Yeah,
good to go.
they actually love veggies. The peppers especially, they're just like big fans of.
Okay. Okay, these are good to
Oh
grab.
my goodness. Now, would is that like on the way to turning
A
yellow?
little bit, yeah.
So this will be super crunchy, which is
Uh-huh.
great.
This one's great.
Okay. Oh my
So
goodness.
I've started making omelets with these.
Oh,
I'll get this every morning. I'll get a pepper, chop it up real small, saute it with some cherry tomatoes.
Oh.
Then I'll cut up greens. So parsley, basil, Swiss chard, saute that. Green onions like you have here. And
How
then
do I cut these?
I'll show you. Then I do an omelet. And it is literally
Flavor.
the best omelet.
A flavor party.
It hardly needs cheese.
Oh,
I'll cut like a little bit
my
of cheese, but that is it.
Goodness.
All right, here we got some
Look
hot
at
peppers.
all these hot peppers.
So these are great to cut.
Oh my! Could I make a salsa with this?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What kind are these again?
These are jalapenos.
Oh, jalapenos. Oh, I know that. Look at all of them. Prolific. I did nothing.
Seriously.
I've not touched these. Look at all of this.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to teach you how to prune your
Basil.
basil so it doesn't flower.
Yeah, because that's when
So-
it gets bitter.
Yeah, so see how these are just about to flower.
Yep.
So we want to stop that from happening.
Okay.
So you're just going to go down the stem and you're
Way
going,
far down.
Yep, and you're going to harvest right there. So you see that main stem?
Yep.
You're going to cut right there. Just like that. So now you've got basil, but you
Which
also...
I'll put in a glass and use on caprese salad.
Yes, with all
That's
these
amazing.
tomatoes. All right,
Okay,
so
let me try to find the main stem again.
So this
right
one,
there.
it looks like you did it already, which is great. But yeah, you can do it again.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Maybe I'll make some pesto.
yeah, so right here is a good one to cut.
Is this the same way with mint? Because my mint went crazy and flowered all over there. It
Oh, it
got a
did.
little hot.
Yeah,
too, I
you can
think.
cut it back just like this. And this basil, I would stick in water like as soon as you go in.
Yep.
Um,
And do you do this on all of them? Because you don't want any of it to flower.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
all the way down.
So you prune all the way
You
back
know what?
to a
I have
leaf
not been
node.
pruning back far enough. On
Oh, it's
basil,
okay.
Is what I'm
That's
realizing.
okay. You have been pruning those. See, I see
I've
evidence.
done some pruning, but you know where I've been going?
Where?
Only this far back,
Yeah.
like to those little,
Oh, I see. Yeah, you just get the tip.
and just get the flower.
Yeah,
off.
and
But
the cool thing is, like, let's say you cut this, right? So this is going to grow back right there. Then if you took this inside, and let's say you cut to right here,
yeah.
and you strip the leaves, so you can use the leaves, stick that in water, and then you'll get a new plant. It's like, plants like won't stop.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. I can't believe that.
It's crazy.
It happened with a sedum plant, but just like one that my
Yes.
little boy accidentally knocked over. I just stuck it. It was so pretty, and I just stuck it in water, and I just planted it yesterday,
yeah, it's,
like in a little
that's
pot. in my
literally
house.
how I like. What made me want to work in the garden is I was like, what other thing in the world can you cut from and it will like reproduce itself?
Yeah, that's
like
kind of
nothing.
incredible.
Okay, awesome. All right, so now we're gonna go. I think we have.
I should probably still trim all this back, but I can do that later
Mm-hmm.
because now I know how. Okay.
All right, I think that's it. Unless you want to do a little bit of, let's see if there's anything else. I think that's mostly it. So hopefully cleaning this out, you're going to get some, I can see you've got the start of pole beans that are coming, which is great.
And some cucumbers in there as well.
Yeah, so that's going to go all the way to the base. Good job. All right, you guys, so this is the epic harvest from Ellie's kitchen garden.
I can't believe it.
And it's really just the start of what's going to come from all these plants, because every plant we pulled from is just about to grow even more. Yeah, so tell everybody a lesson you've learned or something you found out over the last 8 weeks growing all this food.
Plants are smart, which is awesome.
That's
and I'm
true.
really grateful for that. But I think for me, it's my takeaway today is cut off what is not what's sucking your energy away.
That's
right. Like put the energy where the fruit is.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
It's the best. And that if you plant more, which is kind of ironic, right? But like you said to me when I came out, you said I haven't done hardly anything.
Yeah.
But we planted
done like 4 plants.
But we planted like a gazillion times more plants than you usually plant,
Yeah.
right? So isn't it fun to know that basically if you just put more plants in at the beginning, it's actually less work.
It's less work, y'all. I've been basically not out here, which is crazy.
The plants,
you could tell with the amount of pruning that we needed. So I've learned how to prune now, which is great.
But actually they're still all really healthy.
They're still really doing good.
And taking care of one another. Plants know how to grow in mass. That's what they do in nature. So when you plant your garden in mass, it knows how to take care of itself.
Man.
It's awesome.
We could learn some lessons from plants. Take care of each other.
Exactly. Stick together. Don't spread out, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to spread out.
Yeah, it is.
All right, you guys, I hope you are inspired by all that Ellie is growing in her kitchen garden. I know I am. I think she might be beating me right now in terms of harvest.
Crazy.
So check out more about when we planted her garden a few months back if you want to see how we set everything up. And stay tuned for more updates and garden lessons with Ellie. Thanks for growing with me, Ellie.
Get your cupper pruners on Gardenary.
She's the best. She's writing a song next.